Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about the NWSL, women's soccer, just soccer, only soccer. In this video/podcast, I'll be discussing the SheBelieves Cup match between the US Women's National Team and Australia's Women's National Team. You can also listen to this match review on Spotify, link in the description below. Likewise, if you're listening to this on Spotify, you can also watch this game review on YouTube. Link will be in the description. Alright, so the US are coming off of a 2-0 win against Colombia. It was an exciting and fun match. Colombia was physical as expected, but the US was able to handle their pressure and intensity well. I was really impressed with Lily Johannes in that game. I liked her midfield partnership with Coffee, but I also liked her connection with Macario. It seemed like those two were clicking in some areas. Lily was there to support Kat, and Kat appears to be adjusting well in the US attack again. Her corners and set pieces were on point most of the time, but yeah, as expected, the US needs to work on their connection in the box when it comes to those set pieces and corner kicks. I also thought Jenna Neiswanger did well in that game too, just because of how much she was battling up the wing. She wasn't letting Colombia bully her, basically. So for this match against Australia, I feel like Emma Hayes is going to switch up the lineup, but I would really like to see Lily Johannes, Kat Macario, and Sam Coffey playing together in this one. Johannes connected well with both of them, and honestly, she just seems really comfortable in the midfield. Then again, she is a midfielder, so it's kind of a given. I wouldn't mind seeing Ali Sentnor again. It took her a while to come into form against Colombia, but I think she could do well against Australia. Maybe Hayes can throw in Emma Sears as well. Michelle Cooper would be good to start as well. Jaden Shaw and Alyssa Thompson, also great options as well. When it comes to the US's backline and defense, we're probably going to see some tense and scary moments like in the match against Colombia, but Emily Fox and Jenna Neiswanger should be able to hold things together. However, I wouldn't be surprised if Emma Hayes made some changes there too. Perhaps going with Tierna Davidson or Emily Sams out the back. Australia is going to be another tough opponent for the US, but they are coming off of a 4-0 loss to Japan, so I'm kind of interested in seeing if they'll be able to hold off the US attack or how the US goes about breaking down their defense. It could be easier, or it may not be, but we'll have to see. That being said, let's get into the lineup for this match. Alright, so the lineup. We have Mandy McGlynn in the goal. For defenders, Emily Sams, Tierna Davidson, Giselle Thompson, and Crystal Dunn. For midfielders, Corbin Albert, Jaden Shaw, and Claire Hutton. For forwards, Lynn Biandulo, Alyssa Thompson, and Emma Sears. Alright, so if you haven't noticed or are new to the team, Giselle and Alyssa Thompson are sisters. I'll be going by their first names to avoid confusion. Alright, so at least we're not playing Japan, who just thrashed Colombia 1-4. It's going to be an interesting match. I'm not entirely sure how this midfield and attack will work. Shaw and Alyssa should do well and should be able to move and connect with attacking players like Biandulo and Sears. Much like the match against Colombia, the midfield will be something to keep an eye on. Heaps, Coffee, and Johannes are on the bench, and as we've seen in the match against Colombia, Coffee and Johannes did well in the midfield. For curiosity's sake, I think I would have gone with Johannes over Albert, just to see how she would connect with Shaw, Alyssa, Biandulo, and Sears. But yeah, keep an eye on this midfield. Something interesting could happen. As for the backline in defense, they should be able to handle Australia's attack just fine, but they do need to recover possession as quickly as possible, like always. At the same time, I'm looking forward to Dunn and Giselle, especially Giselle, attacking up the wings. I want to see how well Giselle connects with the attacking players. Maybe she'll connect with her sister. Anyway, that all being said, let's get into the first half. Alright, so the first half, we are off. Hopefully this will be an exciting match. Japan's match against Colombia was really good. 1 minute Australia long ball, McGlynn collects. Nice through ball to Sears. Sears running, touch up to Shaw. Shaw cross, Biandolo scores, US 1-0. Well, that was quick. Good build up as well. Australia cross, headed across, US recovers. Tegan Micah is in the goal for Australia. Good to see her again. 3 minutes, Australia, forward fouls, US ball. Alyssa up to Shaw. Shaw cross blocked. 4 minutes, U.S. corner kick headed away. 5 minutes, Giselle cross, too much hesitation in the box, cleared. 6 minutes, Albert fouls, Australia ball, goes long, Australia cross, McGlynn collects. 7 minutes, Sears making a run, brought down, manages to make an attempt, Micah saves but spills it. Biandolo scores but foul in the box. 8 minutes, Australia cross headed away by Sams. 9 minutes, Australia corner kick goes wide. Australia goes long, crosses, defended away. 10 minutes, Australia long throw-in, touched out. 11 minutes, Sears to Hutton, loses it. Albert can't get it back. U.S. eventually gets it back, though. Shaw attempt blocked. 12 minutes, U.S. corner kick, saved. Had to be honest here, but Albert's defending ability... It's only been 12 minutes, and her defending ability in the midfield is pure crap. 14 minutes, almost a bad turnover by Alyssa. 15 minutes, Australia, long ball kicked away by Giselle. Long ball up to Biandolo. Biandolo making a run. Biandolo attempt, Micah with a block. 16 minutes, U.S. corner kick, nothing from it. 17 minutes, Sears cross saved. Australia player down. Giselle may have caught her somewhere. She's okay, though. 20th minute, game starts up again. Australia up the wing, kicked away by Giselle. All right, someone tell Corbin Caitlin Ford is currently open. 21 minutes, Australia, long ball, Sams back to McGlynn. Long ball up to Sears. Sears and Carpenter battling, kicked away. 22 minutes, ball touched into the Australia box, kicked away. 23 minutes, Shaw attempts, save. May have needed a little more behind that. 24 minutes, Shaw attempt from outside, goes wide. Corbin, Giselle is doing what you should be doing in the midfield. 25 minutes, Australia foul, U.S. ball, long ball to Giselle, headed away. 27 minutes, Corbin long to Sears. Sears gets past Carpenter in the box now, eventually defended away. 28 minutes, Alyssa cross goes over to Shaw. Sears collects, back to Alyssa. Alyssa attempt goes over. 29 minutes, Australia cross touched out. 30th minute, Australia corner kick headed across. Giselle down, fouled in the box. She's okay. 32 minutes, giveaway from Davidson. Australia long ball, Davidson heads it away. Sims recovers it though. 33 minutes, Australia cross punched away by McGlynn. 34 minutes, Australia corner kick headed over. Yeah, this midfield partnership of Albert and Hutton is like a match made in hell. It's likely not Hutton's fault. If she was playing with Coffee, Johannes, or even Heaps, she would probably be okay. 35 minutes, Australia long ball kicked away. 37 minutes, Carpenter cross cleared. 38 minutes, Australia long ball crossed in, not cleared. Australia attempt goes wide. 39 minutes, ball up to Ford. Ford making a run, played up and crossed in, kicked away. Why was no one marking Ford? 40th minute, Australia corner kick, Rosso attempt goes over. 41 minutes, Hutton gets it taken away. Oh, would you look at that? Played up to Ford. Ford attempt goes wide. At least she was being marked. That's a plus side. 43 minutes, long ball for Biandolo, not on the same page. Good recovery from Shaw. Alyssa making a run, sends it in, defended away. 44 minutes, U.S. corner kick, short, sent in, nothing from it. 45 minutes, Albert long to Lynn. Biandolo recycles. 2 minutes of added time. 47 minutes, whistle blown, first half ends. U.S. 1-0. All right, so wow, that midfield is pretty terrible. Hardly any control in the midfield, almost non-existent. Not much connection either. And it's funny because Biandolo, Shaw, Alyssa, and Sears are connecting really well in the attack. I wish they could have gone on the ball more, but again, the problem in this half was the U.S.'s midfield and their inability to progress the ball up the field. The U.S. are finding themselves overwhelmed in the midfield and struggling to deal with Australia's pressure. Albert and Hutton are really feeling that pressure from Australia. I've been less than impressed with Albert. Her defending ability in the midfield is pretty terrible. She's losing 1v1s, she's leaving dangerous players open, and she's not providing much for the attack. Hayes needs to put in Coffee or Johannes in the second half because they will be able to provide more stability, as well as connect better with Shaw, Biandolo, Alyssa, and Sears. We're missing that bridge or connection between the midfield and attack. As for the US's back line, they're definitely feeling the pressure too, but they've been able to hold off Australia's attack and recover possession. I would like to see the US transition more quickly out the back because we have players that can do that. But again, it goes back to the US's ability to move and find their way through the midfield. Anyway, that all being said, let's get into the second half. All right, so the second half, we are off. 45 minutes, long ball up to Shaw. Micah collects. Shaw fouls, I guess. Shaw gesturing to her shoulder. From the replay, Grant ran into Shaw's shoulder, I think. Trainer's out to check on Grant. Grant is okay. 48 minutes, Australia, long ball headed away. 49 minutes, Australia takes it off McGlynn. Panic in the US box, eventually defended away. What was that exactly? Yeah, that was a pretty bad mistake in the US box. 51 minutes, Australia cross blocked. 52 minutes, Australia corner kick punched over by McGlynn. Australia corner kick smacked away by McGlynn. Good. Australia cross, McGlynn saves. 53 minutes, Sears making a run, defended away. Alyssa up to Giselle, blocked. 54 minutes, Ford making a run, played up. Sam's on it, kicked away. Well done. Australia cross, McGlynn saves. Hutton fouled, US ball. 56 minutes, Davidson long to Alyssa, Micah collects. Biondolo with a steal off a pass back. Biondolo attempt goes wide. That was a pretty bad mistake in the Australia box from Australia. 57 minutes, Albert up to Alyssa, Australia recovers. Australia cross kicked away by Hutton, Sears clears. That rhymed. 58 minutes, US fouls, Australia ball. Hutton up for Shaw, defended away. 59 minutes, Australia attempted through ball, kicked away. Sam's pass intercepted. 60th minute, Dunn through for Sears. Carpenter puts it out. US corner kick, Hutton header goes wide. US substitutions. Setnor, Cooper, McKeown, and Ryan in. Dunn, Sears, Alyssa, Biondolo out. 65 minutes, long ball up to Ryan goes out. McGlynn goes long, headed away. 67 minutes, shot in the box, crosses, played back. 68 minutes, Hutton through for Setnor. Setnor runs it across. Cooper collects and scores. US 2-0. And then we have Australia with a quick attempt from outside, goes over. 69 minutes, US substitution. Hutton out, Coffey in. 71 minutes, Cooper fouls, Australia ball. Long ball up to Giselle, defended away. 72 minutes, Shaw fouled, bad challenge, yellow card for Grant. 73 minutes, US free kick, Shaw sends it in, Davidson header goes over. A bit too high with that. 75 minutes, Shaw touch in for Ryan, too heavy, Micah saves. Australia cross kicked away. 76 minutes, Albert fouled, US ball. US substitution, Giselle out, Fox in. 77 minutes, US turnover, Australia making a run, plays it back. 78 minutes, Australia misplaced pass, here comes Cooper, Cooper attempt blocked. 79 minutes, US corner kick, Corbin attempt saved. She was actually set up pretty good there. Australia long ball, Australia cross, Heyman scores, Australia 1-2. Sean Fryer coming in for Australia. She's a future Wolfsburg player. 80th minute, Cooper cross headed away. 81 minutes, ball touched up for Ryan, taken away. 82 minutes, Australia long ball headed away. Shaw through ball to Setnor, taken away. 83 minutes, Cooper back heel up to Fox. Australia shielding, goes out. And Fox fouls. 84 minutes, Shaw through to Cooper, blocked. 86 minutes, Shaw fouled, US ball. 87 minutes, ball sent over to Ryan. Ryan heads it to Setnor, defended away. Shaw through ball to Setnor. Setnor attempt blocked. US corner kick, McKeown touch or attempt. Cooper can't finish it, defended away. Kind of hesitated there. 89 minutes, Australia cross blocked. 90th minute, Australia cross blocked. 4 minutes of added time, Australia corner kick, nothing from it. 91 minutes, Australia goes long, US recovers. 93 minutes, Australia free kick goes long, headed away. Ryan counter, Australia recovers. 94 minutes, US foul, Australia free kick outside the box, sent in, headed away. Then whistle blown, second half ends, US wins 2-1. Alright, so I feel like the US made this game and win harder than it needed to be. The second half was better when the substitutes came in. Ryan, Cooper, and Setnor definitely added to the attack. Shaw was able to get forward more in the second half. I thought Shaw and also Sears, I thought they both did pretty well. Shaw had some good looks, and I get what she was trying to do with those through balls and touches. She was trying to squeeze and work the ball in behind for Cooper, Ryan, and Sentnor, but she wasn't always successful because Australia was able to maintain a tight line. Still, the US were able to get into the box and get behind them. I also noticed that Sears had some really good runs as well. The midfield in this game was definitely concerning, mainly because of Albert. Coffey came in for Hutton in the second half. It helped, but overall, the US was struggling to deal with Australia's counterattack and transitions, especially in the first half. Attack-wise, the US were also struggling to progress through the midfield. However, it did get better in the second half, again with the substitutes. At the same time, though, I am still struggling to make sense of Corbin in this game. I don't really understand what she provided in this game. Her defending ability is non-existent, and from what I found online, fans were also pointing out that Corbin kept playing the ball back instead of playing it up and progressing the attack. I can't remember the video or podcast where I talked about that, but Corbin on the national team at least, what I noticed is she has a tendency to play the ball back instead of up. So playing it back in this game, even though I didn't exactly notice it, if she was doing that, it definitely tracks. Overall, the US did all right in this game despite Australia's pressure in the midfield and on the back line. The attack looks pretty good. There's some good connection, build-up, and potential there. However, the US may need to work on scoring off of set pieces and corner kicks. The midfield especially needs to get sorted out when it comes to both defensive play and transitional/counter-attacking. As it stands, Australia and Colombia are both out of the SheBelieves Cup. Japan and the US are both tied with 6 points. However, Japan is leading on goal differential. If the US can win against Japan on Wednesday, they'll lift the SheBelieves Cup trophy. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today or tonight, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.